Hello guys, welcome back to the My Player Save. Here on ChesnoidPlays we have what could be potentially our most difficult game of the Premier League season so far today. To start, we're off to the northeast. No, that's a lie, we're off to the northwest from the northeast. It's Manchester City at the Etihad. Following that up with another away game in the northwest, that's against Burnley. And then we finally get a home game, although it's against Liverpool. So I'm not sure how many points we might pick up today. I'd certainly like to win against Burnley, but it might be a defeat either side. Time will tell, and hopefully time will show us that we can actually hold our own against those other larger sides in the league and get decent results. Obviously Liverpool now above us in the table, but only by a point. But we have City who are second in the meantime, joint top in fact. Not sure how it's going to go today, but hoping that we can certainly do something. When it comes to player stats, I am not in the top 10 for the league. In fact, I'm 22nd with 6 goals in 14 games. But this is by far the most difficult season we've had in our career. We were in League 1 and we were one of the highest rated players in League 1. We were in the Danish Superliga and we were one of the highest rated players in the Danish Superliga in the best team in the league. We were in the Eredivisie and we were one of the best players in the Eredivisie in one of the 2 or 3 best teams in the league, which is why we did as well as we did. Now, we're in a mid-table club and I'm certainly not even close to one of the top-rated players in my team, let alone the league as a whole. So this is the progression we should have expected coming to the Premier League for the first time, and I'm actually glad that we haven't jumped to the Prem and just smashed it here as well. It adds a little bit more longevity to the save and a little bit more challenge. If I just went and smashed 40 goals every single year, then it'd get a little bit boring, wouldn't it? So, let's try and liven it up, shall we? Let's head to the Etihad now, away from home against Manchester City. And see what we can do against them. You can see their line-up there on the left-hand side. Foden, Haaland, Gonçalves, Vitinha, Rodri, Phillips, Firpo, and Dika, Howard, Bellis, Couto. Certainly a weaker defensive line. We'll try and prey on that if we can. So then, objectives for the My Player. Dribble success rate is the one that we'll go for because that's the one we'll definitely get. Match rating of 7 is achievable, although it is City. And then 2 goal contributions. I haven't tended to get 2 contributions in a game very regularly. We have... or this season, should I say, we have had a couple of games where we've had like a goal and an assist or 2 goals, but it's been a quieter year for us. I'm just going to get out of your way, mate. He's all the way in. We lead early doors. Oh my God, Shaparenko. He's not listening to any criticism. He doesn't care. We lead by a goal to 0 at the Etihad. It doesn't matter how good you are, Manchester City. That defensive line is frail. And Shaparenko's just run straight through it. Banged it in the top corner. What a start. 1-0 Newcastle. Now we've got something to defend. I nearly got in his way as well. I was like, sorry. Foden. Now we see what Manchester City are all about. Here's Junior Firpo from left back. Forward into Orlan and Calvin Phillips and Vitinha out wide. Starting by playing their patient passing build-up, as you would expect, under Pep. Rodri into Vitinha. He's scary, isn't he, Erling? Really scary. Although if he's going to be that greedy and not play the passes, then we're in a good position to try and get some bodies in front of him and block the shots. Unfortunately, they've blocked our pass there, and now Rodri could play a teammate in. He's gone for goal, but he's put it over the top. Rodri certainly has a banger in the locker, doesn't he? But on this occasion, it's just gone over the top of the bar. Although Nick Pope was worried. Evan Ndicka apparently used to play for Newcastle. Don't think he was here when we arrived. I think he was one of the players that was already at centre-back for us. We did sell a centre-back. I think it was Wesley Fofana was here when we first arrived, wasn't he? 83 rated. But he unfortunately got fouled in the summer. But we're hoping to add to the squad in January. I think we're in November at the minute, aren't we? Oh, we are in December, so we will head into the January transfer window today for that game against Liverpool. So we may well see some improvements coming in the squad in today's episode. I certainly hope so. When we simmed forward when we had the issues at the beginning of the season, just to see... Oh, go on! Go on! Oh! Just to see what happened, to see whether we were going to need to kind of just write off this Newcastle spell. The manager did strengthen in January quite significantly, so Very much hoping that that is going to be the case again now that we've gotten there more organically. And fingers crossed, we will have some better players in the team for the second half of the season. Very nearly set up a goal there for the second. But there might be a second goal in the game, and there is. And you probably could have guessed who was going to score it for Manchester City. It's the big man. It's 1-1. Corner for Man City. Phil Foden to deliver. It's not a bad ball, but it's not great either. Phil Foden's corners at the World Cup so far, whenever he's been taking them when he's been on the pitch, haven't been amazing, I have to be honest. Erling Haaland, however, is pretty amazing and a devastating goal scorer, and he has done the goal scoring once again. Foden in there to Rodri, I think it is, and through the gap. And no, Rodri's number 16. Not sure who their number 14 is, but we know who their number 9 is. And Manchester City lead. Pedro Gonçalves on the breakaway for Manchester City. We got a 1-0 lead. We thought, hello, we might be in for a shock here. And then City have gone, absolutely, no, you're not. Asserting their dominance and certainly proving exactly why they're joint top of the table at this stage of the season. Here's Phil Foden, the back heel to Vitinha, who was the man that got the assist for Haaland's goal, their number 14, and he very nearly added one of his own. Foden with the corner in the 41st minute. Manchester City looking to finish us off in the first half. Jamal Lascelles beats Erling in the air, and then Elliot Anderson does very well, following up as well. Here's Junior Firpo back to Calvin Phillips. Forward Foden to Junior Firpo. The left back surely not going to shoot from there. He's got Foden in support. Foden will try and use that dribbling. Junior Firpo. Vitinha. Pope makes the save. It's all City pressure now. We're under the cosh here. Probably could have expected... Oh, Haaland's picked up an injury. Well, we don't like to see anyone get injured, but after he's already scored 2, if it's enough to see him go off the pitch but not be hurt for too long, then that will be fine by us. What isn't fine by us is conceding a third goal. Rodri does have his goal now, and it's 3-1 Manchester City. Out to Pedro Gonçalves as City look to, well, start the second, how they ended the first. That stand behind the goal at this end is certainly much bigger than the one at the end that City are attacking now, isn't it? It's huge in comparison, but I guess it's the same at St James's Park, so we shouldn't be too judgmental. The stand behind one goal is giant compared to the one at the Gallagher end. I will get this down the line. Hopefully he'll get there ahead of the defender. He can't get there ahead of Junior Firpo, unfortunately, the man on the wing. Haaland took that knock in the first half, but he's fine to continue, which is bad news for us, because he's on a hat-trick and surely will want it before the end of the game. We have a 2-goal deficit to try and overturn. I was hoping that we'd hold on to our lead a little bit longer than we actually did, but we might be able to get ourselves back into this. I'll call for it from Aaron Hickey here, and he'll play me in, and I'll turn and look for a teammate. Maya finds Shaparenko, our goal scorer, but Elliot Anderson gets himself tackled, unfortunately. Nearly at the hour mark. Not yet found a way back into the game, but you can see how well they're bossing possession, top left. We're probably not going to find a way back into the game. We've won that back there, though, and we're on the counter-attack. Maya, make the run. I'll call for a through ball. I think I might just be onside here as well. I'm at risk of being subbed out, apparently. I am onside. Oh! Pick that out! Oh, that's worth celebrating at 3-2. I must have been so borderline onside, but to hold the defender off and finish in quite such fashion on my left foot, I tell you what, that's one of the best goals we've scored. Arguably my best goal in the Premier League so far. Although that header we scored a couple of episodes ago was particularly impressive. Wow. Well, with 25 minutes to go, don't write us out of it just yet. Vitinha into Phil Foden. Around the corner. No! Good save by Pope. Haaland for a hat-trick, as he so usually does, but not yet. And they take this one short. Oh, there they are. Foden into Ousmane Dembele they've brought off the bench. Oh, banging. Joao Cancelo is offside, thankfully. Have we changed formation as well? I think we've gone 4-2-4 here. We have gone 4-2-4. Well, the manager's going for it. Fair play. To go this aggressive against Manchester City at their ends is, well, praiseworthy at least. Whether it actually works or not, we'll find out. Couto now off and Jonathan Tah on for them. Carlos Soler out to Aaron Hickey. We've got plenty of bodies forward here, and he's beaten the man. I'll call for it. First time shot. Oh, Ederson with a save. Can you imagine if we pull this back to 3-3 from 3-1 down? Corner comes in. It's headed my way. Ederson gets there. 13 minutes to find an equaliser. 3 minutes left in the game. If they've got any intelligence at all, I was going to say, they'll play the game out with some good game management and just keep possession, but they've given it away. And we are committing bodies forward. A Hader. Oh, Hickey rides the challenge. No, why would you play that pass? Oh, that was the moment. Never mind. Another moment might come. No, I've misplaced my pass as well. Sorry, teammates. I've let you down. Oh, they still might make it. 4 at the other end. Foden's in and does what Phil Foden does in scenarios like that. It's City 4, Newcastle United 2. But a 6-goal thriller to kick us off today. It's quite the entertaining way to start the episode. We've proven that we can score goals. So let's go and do that again against Burnley. And hopefully this time around, not concede 4 in the process. Objectives in the snow in Burnley. 7.5. The team possession rate we won't get. So I'll go for 2 assists. Don't know as I've gotten many assists so far in my time here at Newcastle. 2 maybe at most, I think. Certainly we've scored more goals than we have created. By quite a margin. We normally, at least in our experience in Denmark and in the Netherlands, do a bit of both. But so far we have purely been a goal scorer this season. I should have played the pass though, looking for the assist there. That shot was going wide. Absolutely should have played Shaparenko in there. That was a bit greedy for me. Yellow card for one of their guys already. And I don't remember Zaruri doing anything wrong. That's not quite going to reach me, but it will! Oh, reach Koulibaly, whose header. Oh, he's blocked on the line. Wow. Well, if we can keep this pressure up, surely we'll end up winning this game today. We're all over Burnley at this early stage. Shaparenko to me. Looking for Shaparenko again. It'll fall kindly for me. It's a good stop by the keeper. We are all over them. Let's get the ball in the back of the net, shall we please, boys? Come on. That's headed my way, but it's not quite going to reach me. Scrambled clear by Cherlinov. Still, it comes forward, though. Support with me. Here's Murphy. He's not going to score from there. Soler. Oh, his pass is picked off as well. This is the polar opposite of the last game. We're playing like City, and Burnley are playing like we did. On the back foot for the majority of the game. Into me, looking for support. Again, the pass is picked off. They're doing just enough at the minute, Burnley, to keep us out. It just keeps coming back at them, though. Soler to me. Oh, and I'm tackled again. Bastien. Picked off by Murphy. Counter-attack is on. Shaparenko to me. Run, Elliot. Forwards, Elliot, not just sideways. He could be in. I'll look for him. Please get on the end of this. Well up, Elliot Anderson. Shaparenko will look for him again. Elliot Anderson's had a great season so far. He's found a pass. Oh, but Maya can't turn it home. We're all over Burnley. They can't deal with us at all. But still, we can't find a way through. I can't believe it. We're still in play, though. Murphy. Come on, then. Oh, Soler. A Hader. How have Burnley not conceded yet? Maya finds me. Oh, it's a good save down low. This is unbelievable pressure. It's without doubt the best spell of offensive pressure we've had in any game here at Newcastle. Oh, but we just can't get a bloody goal. Play him through the middle. He's got options in support. Forward we come. Come on then. Go on, bury it. Yes! Shaparenko! The most deserved goal, arguably, of the entire My Player series. Buried. I get the assist as well, which is what I needed for my objectives. Oh, the breakthrough comes at last. He made a good run, actually. Changed the direction just to dart left. Fooled the defender, wasn't paying too much attention. And Shaparenko scores his 7th goal in 20 games. He's flying so far this year in the Premier League. I think he scored more than I have. In fact, I think that goal against City might have been my 7th. 1-0 up at half-time, and most certainly deserved. Coutinho through the gap, finds Zarari. Scott Twine, back to Matazo, and into Vitinho. And Zarori, well held. Comfortably done. Nick Pope with great handling there to ensure that he doesn't let them pounce on a rebound of any sorts. Onana nods that down well. I think that might be the Onana that is at Everton in real life. Oh no, mistake. Not punished and cleared away. He has to square that, surely. He's got to square it. Bastien, there was a hand in there as well. It's going to be a free kick for us, thank the Lord. 13 minutes to go. They've made a change now. Vitinho going off for Beltran. Yeah, Onana is dominating me there in the middle. Actually, Jay Onana, I don't think is the man formerly of Everton, is he? Here's Scott Twine, though, looking to get inside and finds the ball. Pope's at it again. Nick is having to be his absolute best to ensure that they don't get an equaliser here, Burnley. Cleared off the line by Hickey. I'm going to try and challenge for this. I couldn't get near it. Duverne, good block. Onana, I think that was a shot. I've no idea what it was. It was offside is what it was. If he could play me in, I might try and extend it if I can. Ref, I mean, that's a foul, isn't it? I've gone one side of him, darted the other, and surely he's taken me down there, and that's a foul. Questionably, a red card as well. Issy to Hickey. Hickey to me. Out to Hickey again. Come on then. Maya. Yeah! Game over and a second assist for me as well. Get in! Delighted with that. Absolutely thrilled with that. We said we wanted to win the game against Burnley, and win it we have. And I said as we headed into the game, I don't tend to get many assists this year. I've been scoring a lot more than I set them up. Well, in the last minute of the first half and the last minute of the second half, 2 assists for the Cheese, 2 goals for the Toon, and we ended up with a Christmas tree formation on Christmas Day. Or is it the 28th, I think? No, it's New Year's Eve, in fact. Oh, celebrate the New Year in style. As the Chelsea winning 5-0 at the Emirates. Wow. As we head then into January, we're firmly in the starting lineup now. The question is, what's going to happen with the squad? Is the manager new player arrived already? Estupiñán. We have a left back. Surely that's Pervo or Pervis Estupiñán. Oh, have we got a left back? We've got a left back! Pervis Estupiñán is in! 84 rated, what a signing! Let's go! Right, more of the same, please. And don't sell any other of our best players, please. Does it say anyone's been approached? Doesn't say anyone's been approached or anything. Oh, let's go! Estupiñán! Welcome in, my friend! Well, bring it on then, Liverpool. What have you got? Dribble success rate is the one we'll go for. 3 shots on target. It's probably not going to come against Liverpool of all oppositions, is it really? They have a really strong defensive line. I'll show you what I'm up against, actually. They have a really, really, really strong defensive line, Liverpool. The front line is not too bad. Gamal Abdullah, 87 rated regen on the right-hand side. James Palagisi is an old selection at CDM, but then Luca Hernandez, I thought it was Teo Hernandez actually. Luca Hernandez at left back, Pau Torres, Jose Maria Jimenez, Trent and Alisson. So I don't think I'm going to be scoring today, but if we can somehow keep that front line quiet, that Abdullah guy might even be a Mo Salah regen. I'd be intrigued to find out exactly who he is actually, but I don't know in a player career if I actually have the functionality to be able to do that. You don't get access to the full menus as you do in a manager career. Oh, we keep the pressure on though here at St James's Park at the beginning of the game. Oh, I was swinging at that. I was having a big old swing with my left foot if that bobbled free for more than half a second. 5 minutes in, it's Newcastle 0, Liverpool 0. I have a feeling, just like the first game, we might be doing a lot of defending in this one. Diaz, back to Balajisi. Out there to Keita and Darwin Nunez, Luis Diaz, Abdullah! Well, if he is a Mo Salah regen, he's just as good. With just as good a beard and a better right foot. That's 1-0 Liverpool. Hickey into Ojeda. Shaparenko here. Could play me around the corner, actually. And has done. And there's Elliot Anderson in the middle. Oh, okay. There's Elliot Anderson there then. It was Lovro Mayer that was darting through the middle, who's the man I intended to play that pass to, actually. But they've worked it out wide here to Luis Diaz, who's been devastating down the wings so far. Nobody can deal with him. Pellegrini, Abdullah. Nick Pope has stopped this being a cricket score in this first half. It could easily be 5 or 6 if it weren't for the man between the sticks. Keita, to be fair, he made a number of saves against Burnley as well. Pellegrini turns. Pope's at it again. Deary me. Where would we be without him? I'm so glad that he starts ahead of Maximiano now, because Maximiano has not been very good at all. That said, we actually played against Maximiano in the Glory Hunter the other day, and he was pretty decent against me, so why he's so bad in this save, I've no idea. Pellegrini, Abdullah to Pellegrini, and there, finally, is Liverpool's second goal, and I can't deny them that, can I? Oh, tackle Trent. I just ran at him and ran off with it. Oh, what a ball! And we're in on target, on goal, and there's another shot on target. It's in. Newcastle 1, Liverpool 2. I ran after Trent, and I just took it off him. I don't even know how I really did that. Sprinted after him, got it. The ball through was perfectly weighted, just able to stay away from Jose Maria Jimenez, and bent into the top corner. Maybe this one's not over yet. Could we get a point from the game against Liverpool and come away with more than we expected from the 3 games today? Pellegrini, though, to Darwin. Challenged by, Koulibaly. Darwin Nunez. Liverpool have their 2-goal advantage back again. A little bit fortunate in how it came about, but they do deserve a victory from this game. The way they've hammered us in the first half. We've had a resurgence in the second, but evidently it's not been enough of a resurgence to maybe get ourselves anything from this game. Give that out wide to the Estupinian. Really pleased to see him in the team now, to be fair. Oh, Elliot Anderson was offside. 20 minutes to go. Delighted with the goal and with the signing. Hopefully, more to come and no departures. We'll wait and see throughout the course of the next episode or 2. Abdullah is in here. Liverpool might be adding a 4th yet still. Does look like we are going to lose both games against City and Liverpool. But they've certainly been entertaining with 4 goals in this one and 6 in the City game. And potentially more to come from this one too. Stupinian's forward from left-back. Love how attack-minded he is. Can he pull this back to me? I'll call for it. Oh, he tried as well, but picked off well by Jose Maria Jimenez. It should be our throw, and indeed it is. There's time. There's time. Is that Kieran Trippier coming on for Liverpool? Certainly looked like him. Shaparenko to me. Shot was on target, but it was never really going to go in, was it? I just wanted to get my shot on target for my objective. Now I'm going to get all 3 of them. We finally hit our stride at Newcastle. And against easier opposition, we'd have picked up more points today. Could still get another goal, though. Given away by Liverpool again. And buried again. 3-2. That's a brace for me. I think it's safe to say we are now settled in the Premier League. Elliot Anderson inside. Shaparenko holds that well, finds me. Oh, no, I was nearly in for a hat-trick. Jose Maria Jimenez just eased me off it. Well, it would have been the most dramatic end to the game you could possibly have imagined, making it 3-3 here at St James's Park, but it doesn't look like it's going to be. Luis Diaz could play that through. Is it going to be 4-2 here as it was against City? Not yet, but maybe so still from the corner. There won't be time to go up the other end. I've had 6 shots in this game. There won't be time to go up the other end and counter for an equaliser. So we will lose by 3 goals to 2, or we will lose by 4 goals to 2. But we can be proud of that performance and the fight that we showed. I get a brace. 9 goals in the Premier League now. And certainly, I think it's safe to say, now that we're definitively 100% absolutely a starting player at Newcastle now every week, we have finally found our feet in the Premier League. City win again, this time against Leeds United. And my manager favour bar is maxed out. That is how you recover from injury. You dig deep, you work hard, and you get it done. And we are certainly doing that so far this season now. No further improvements to the squad at this moment in time. The next game is in just a few days' time It's Bolton at home in the Cup. We'll see if anything else happens. Obviously, I'm not looking to move away, despite still being on the transfer list, but that was against my wishes, certainly. Bolton... Oh, God, I don't know what happened with my guy in that... in that thing there, and he went, ooh. Oh, went all contortionist on us. Right. Not my career. I want to go and have a look at Squad Hub. We're on 24 players. We're still on 24 players, I think. We've still got everybody we had. And indeed we do. Good. No departures yet. Just the one strengthening in the January transfer window. We find ourselves in a really good position to get through in the third round of the FA Cup. So hopefully we will do exactly that. And we are still slap bang mid-bloody table in 10th in the Premier League. Fighting maybe to make it into a European spot in 7th. But unlikely at this stage. But certainly we've got the Europa League knockout stages to come. I wonder if we've been drawn in that yet. No, not yet. Knockout stages of the Europa League to come and an FA Cup journey. There could still potentially be silverware on the horizon for us this season. Do drop the video a like if you've enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe to this second channel so you don't miss out on any more of this save. Hopefully, more transfers to come. I'll see you tomorrow.